Hello, this is going to be a Valkyrie Crusade. Everything about the event that's going on, the event chronicle. So, after 48 hours, this is probably not going to serve any purpose anymore. Although, you could go here. This is a good way to get rare, super rare, and ultra rare cards. Because if we go to collect, we actually got some. We actually do get. So the Demon Realm event reward, it gives you rares, it gives you super rares. I don't know if it gave us the LR that we got or not, but you get the invisible feathers. You have to use those before the event is over. But it does give you good cards, I guess. So if we go to the battle here, you go to the event chronicle. I think we got another super rare too, so we got a whole bunch of super rares, right? We'll just look at these. So these are the things you could get from running it. If you go to rare Heidi, or if we just go to edition order high, probably show we got this rare from running that. But I think we got a super rare, yes, 500% damage to all enemies, so that's all right. And I think we got more there too. So these you just get from running the witches. I think we got this one from running the Demon Realm as well. Unleash a single ally skill, so a super rare. So basically, you can get super rares, and you can get ultra rares as well. But for now, we're just gonna go through, gonna go to the event, and we could go to beginner, or we could go to intermediate. Advanced is too difficult. There's actually extreme and ultimate. We can't even do advanced, so we just do intermediate. Pretty much our team is just like a AoE character. Yeah, 350% damage to all enemies unable to move. And just buffing characters. All allies gain 350% attack. All allies gain 350% attack. All allies gain 200% attack and defense. And then all allies gain 200% attack and defense. And the first one, so we got our first LR. I don't know if it was from here or not, but essentially this card's just ridiculous. Well, just because it has like 50,000 soldiers. And we just got 2 more AoE characters, and this character just heals everybody. So I think this one could be anybody really. Just so let's change this to rarity. Let's just throw some cards, because we've just been leveling rare cards in here for some reason. We could throw these super rares in there, but we don't even know. We're just leveling random rare cards that don't do anything. Just because they fit in the attack, right? Cost 324, you'd only fit a 28 cost in here. But let's go to some battles. So we can see you could use 1, 2, 5 blue battle points. Although the hunt points and demon cores only increases, it doesn't increase the amount of loot you get. So it would be best to just do them one at a time. So there's only 48 hours left of this event. And then maybe there would be another event. We don't know. We just started the game and this event was playing, and it said if you do this event, we can give you a whole bunch of super rares and ultra rares and other cards. There is some ultra rares you can get. Essentially, you just go here, attack the enemy, and if any of your abilities trigger, might as well use them. So we've got more activations. So the activations, they aren't saved in between battles. So if you were to use this, right, activations remaining 1. Activations remaining 2, so those don't refresh between the battles. They do 250% damage to a single enemy, so she did 1 damage to the enemy, but that's because she's not a ice character, I guess. I just pretty much threw in here so she could gain experience, maybe. Oh, she's not really gaining too much. So there's a treasure chest over here. These give you the most rewards. So essentially the battles, they get pretty easily. They're not too difficult to do. You just run through them and just take about like 2 minutes or something like that. Just like, and then destroy all the enemies. And then if our first group falls, our second group is a pretty powerful group. But normally just our one group that's pretty good. Yeah, then people's friendship and experience goes up, and then you get the treasure chests at the end. And then you have to fight the boss. So there is a chance to get another battle point. So when you defeat this level, there's a chance that your battle points are replenished. Well, you regain the battle point anyways. So just like a free run essentially. And then they even give you the light feathers, which you can only use during this event. We just found that out, so we have to use those before the event ends. If we just use their ability, they can't move for 3 turns, and then we can just hit them, and then victory. So there's the event, there's intermediate. So we view all the treasure chests and open them. Sometimes you get a map piece. Oh, we didn't get one, so we got a new card. We don't know what it is. Maybe it's a super rare, 'cause pretty much I think we've seen most of the common cards. So we could just go to intermediate again, and we could just repeat the same thing. All of your soldiers are healed in between every battle though. And every time you start the thing, except for here, they're not replenished in between each battle. Not until you defeat the boss. So I think we're just going to run five of these, and then maybe we'll just use the invisible feather or something. Because we haven't used that before. Maybe see what kind of cards we get. Basically, this LR, the super ridiculous card, takes longer to level. If you're trying to level it up, it says it needs way more experience than all the other characters to level up. So we did. We used like a 10 super rares, level 50, and she got the maximum level. So maybe if we get another legendary rare, then we can level up from level 1 to 90 or something. That's why we have all of the slime queens saved up to level 60. We pretty much just leveled them to max level. And we could even use the second group if we want. The second group's ridiculous. This is like our main group. It's even more powerful than that other group. So if that first group is ever to fall, then we can fall back on this group. So this is pretty much what we use for killing the arc witches. We use the ability first, and just destroys everything. And wave battle 2, so this is the stronger group, so it doesn't have an LR in it. Use your ability, it'll probably destroy everything. Yeah, there we go. Victory. So we didn't even need to boost up anything. So now we get to loot all of the treasure again and get some more cards. Oh, there's a map piece. So once we complete the map, then we'll actually be able to run the hidden area, which will give us basically a whole bunch more loot when we run them. So we can just keep running intermediate forever. And eventually she'll get to level 40. And then eventually just add, we don't need any of the rares, so then we'll probably just use her for experience or something. Because they give you so many medals in that game. Might as well just use the ability first turn, and then our forces, they don't take any damage. And their ability triggers, maybe we use it, or we don't use it. So we got a victory. So this card's just insane. Basically, it just got the other 2 characters in there just to give them experience as well, right? Because they're trying to get to level 70, I think, or level 80. I think they can only go to level 70. It's the next evolution that goes to level 80. There we go. Yeah, we can see it's not actually too difficult. Then the next difficulty up is actually really difficult. So we just sit here, we run this out, see the black feather, recovered 1 battle point, so battle points 2 up to 3. So it essentially means that that run, we didn't really cost us anything. All those things we got for free, so we recovered a battle point. So now we could run another one. Eventually, once we complete the map, maybe we could use a feather to run the things again to do a whole bunch of hidden things. We just found out about the feathers. Actually, the feathers, well, expire in 48 hours. So if we don't use these feathers we got like 8 of them. So essentially, that's like 40 battle points for free. So that's actually going to be a whole bunch of loot. We're going to get a whole bunch of loot to pay for these things. And maybe the arc witches and everything. So we probably want to take this one because it has the higher hit points and the higher difficulty. Although this one has the chance to get a card in it, right? Hit points 3-3. So we're not sure. This one has a chance to get a card too. I think we'll just go to the highest difficulty, whichever one's the hardest. This one's harder than that one. That one's harder than the witch one. The angel one's the easiest one. Oh no, our main hero got destroyed. So if he got destroyed, then that means that we're gonna have to fall back on our second team. So there's no way these guys could do anything with this. So what happened? Did he just use his ability that just one-shot him or something? Essentially, we're gonna have to do as much damage as we can, and then our second group is gonna have to pull through. So you can see sometimes, I guess, sometimes something happens and then your group just falls, I guess. So that's why you have a really good second group. So she's gonna make all allies attack up 50%. So now this character is gonna be able to just hit up super high numbers when he hits everything. Just one shot everything. So you're gonna save your other activation ability for the next battle. And we only need to boost up the character once, right? Oh, maybe we didn't need to boost up. We'll be able to destroy all these other things. So then if we do fail, it'll cost 1 extra battle point to try to run it again to continue with it. Which we probably should if you ever do fail. So this is why we don't do advanced, because intermediate, even intermediate is pretty difficult at times. So if we boost everybody's attack by 200 defense and defense, then we should do it a lot better. So this is the final battle. It's the blood moons here. So we might as well just use our boosting ability so we can one-shot the enemies. Perfect, so our second deck has just barely made it through. Even the second difficulty. So we get new treasure chest. Oh, 2 new heroes, and we got a map piece. So we don't know if they're super rares or anything. We don't know what rarity they are. We can check them. Let's go back to intermediate again. Much intermediate seems to be the best one that we could do with the teams that we have. Apparently you need like really strong people to take on the next difficulty. we go. We got like 2 treasure chests. That's gonna give us like 13 of them or something. 10, 11. So we got another feather. So we recover 1 battle point. We got a new card. And we gotta rerun the place again. So if you just keep running them with 1 battle point, and then just keep getting more battle points to refresh, then you can just keep running forever, essentially. And then they take 45 minutes to respawn everything. So we could run another one, and if we get another battle point, we could just continue playing, I guess. If not, then we could go look at everything. So I think we filled up our inventory, so we could clean up our inventory a little bit and see what cards we got. So I think they just give you random super rares, probably. Maybe some chance for a high rarity, maybe a LR, legendary rare. I'm not exactly sure, maybe it came from the hunt or something. Maybe our legendary just came from the hunt, or it came from this event. Still have no idea. Just appeared in our collection at one point, so this thing would have more difficulty and more 100 points, so I think we'd go for this one. There we go. So now we're just missing 1 map piece, and then we used all of our points. But then there is an item you could use, right? If we completely filled the map, maybe we could come back later. If you go to menu, go to the right, go to items. And if you go to, what is it, special items? Or items? Oh, invisible feather details. Fully recovers all Demon Realm Voyage event battle points. Availability can only be used during the Gun and Smoke, Sword and Blades event. So we have 7 of them. So they expire after the event is over. So if we use them, we would get all 5 battle points back again. Imagine. Right? So if we use those, we have 7 of them. We also have another one to collect in the present box. So if we don't use them within 2 days, we're not going to be able to use them for anything. So let's just look at some of the cards that we got for running this quickly. So if we just throw some slimes in here to absorb all the common cards we had, we could throw this one here. Makes a little bit of space. So we only have made 4 space. So now if we go collect some cards, we can see we got a common, we got a rare, common. Some metal girl are, so it's going to be worth a whole bunch of metals, probably a whole bunch of rares. So what's the Birds of Paradise? I was interested just because Magic the Gathering has a Birds of Paradise. There's a whole bunch of rares. There's a super rare, there's the other one, and the invisible feather, the login bonus. So we're going to have to use those within 2 days. We can see, what is this rare card? We only had room for 4 cards. So even though we had like 135 spaces for cards, we are always still running out of space. So we changed this to edition order. The most recent cards, we got a new super rare card. All enemies can't move for 4 turns, 5% chance. So this does give you super rares and rare cards. So a whole bunch of new rare cards, deal 500% damage to an enemy. So those are the enemies we're fighting. All enemies can't move for 1 turn and deal 200% damage. Then there was also the other super rares we got, right? Oh, yeah, so if you're looking for a good way to get super rares, just run this event. Got this super rare, so just gives you random super rares for running it. So if we were to go here over to the event chronicle, if we use those feathers, we get 5 battle points, then we'll be able to run intermediate more, and get more random rare and super rare cards, as well as the points rewards, right? Run a whole bunch of cards here. There's a super rare, slime queen, a whole bunch of other cards you can get. And then also these cores that you get, you could exchange them for whole ticket 1,000. So we have 12,000 demon cores. Or you could exchange them for super rare cards. Oh, maybe ultra rare cards. They gave us some of those ones. We can buy a couple more. They give you like LR chance tickets, so chances to get more cards as well. And then resources, which you probably wouldn't do anything with. And there was also this item. If you go over to quests, because there's a daily quest related to this event. If you go to completed, clear the demon realm stage 1 times. So we just don't collect these ones because they'll level you up. We want to stay level 50 as long as possible. Clear demon realm stage 1 time. You just have to run it out 1 time every day. It'll give you experience, popular poll ticket. So these expire after 3 days, so be sure to just collect that one. Or if you're above level 50, if you're like level 51 or something, then maybe collect these to level up your castle. But essentially, we've been playing for like, this is the 9th day. We still have unlimited vitality. We could still heal our soldiers for free, so it doesn't make any sense. The beginner's period is still going on. This is unlimited vitality. We could still heal everybody. So it's not 7 days actually. Interesting. Oh, we can do the Arcwitch one. We got 15 battle points. Oh, and then we almost forgot, if you go to menu, if you go to items, those poll tickets that you get for doing everything. So we could use the invisible feather. We got 8 of them. We have to use those. Popular poll ticket. If you use it, then you could exchange it for ultra rare cards. Battle experience plus 5%. So exchange this card for tons of rare medals. This card was received in exchange for voting. So there's 3 cards we could get. Battle skill. Cool. So considering they take 1 poll ticket, we have like 8 of them. We can get a whole bunch of these if we want to. So what do? They just exchange for tons of rare medals. Calamity. So that's pretty much all they do, just battle experience. They don't have any abilities, just as a voted card. So do we just pick Frenrar or something? Because she's ridiculous. Or Calamity. Or do we get all of them? Because we don't have any card space, right? So let's just see what they do if we exchange one of our poll tickets. Exchange one for him. He's not going to fit in our inventory. Cards cannot be. So now we have to go to upgrade to get rid of a card. So if we just sort by rarity or something. We don't even have any card space. Oh, we do have card space. Okay. So let's see what this card is then. So I imagine you could just level it up. Does it change into anything? We don't know. It doesn't evolve into anything, but it just says to sell it for metals. So what if we sell it for metals, or we could just add it to our collection? We have no idea what it is, but they just give you a whole bunch of these. So metal exchange says sell for a whole bunch of metals, 5,000 metals. Alright, that's alright. So we have 274,000 metals. So you just get those by defeating the witches and getting all these ultra rares. And you just sell all the ultra rares essentially. So cool, we're getting a whole bunch more super rares just by running the event while it's still going on. Hopefully we get some more super rares.